La, 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 la.
It's got to be little, in fact.
Got to be little. This is Alyque Padamsee, and you are watching BollywoodHungama.com.
I was reading one of your interviews and you've said that the success of any campaign lies in the fact that it has to turn into the numbers, turn into the number of sales. It need not be winning awards at Cannes. Basically, maybe it's not the right precedent. Ultimately, it is how much sales it results in. That has been, I think, your forte since always.
My thing in advertising was how do we turn ads into sales power. And the ads I've done, by the way, are all from the theatre. I've created characters, you're right, the little girl, the Kama Sutra couple, Lalita ji, Cherry Charlie.
Cherry, in fact, I was coming to that. Yeah. Cherry Blossom, the Charlie Chaplin character. Yeah. I think that has sustained, sustained for a long time, in fact.
Running.
Cherry Blossom has been synonymous with Charlie Chaplin.
Absolutely. Hamara Bajaj. Today, people, if they ask you what kind of advertising Bajaj, they'll say Hamara Bajaj. Rahul Bajaj has told me, you've embarrassed me every time they introduce me, and now the speaker will be Hamara Bajaj.
Hamara Bajaj. Hamara Bajaj.
Iconic brands are those that remain in the human memory long after the brand itself might die. This is true of one of the biggest brands in the world, Marlboro cigarettes and the cowboy. It still is sustained after 50 years. They haven't changed it because they know men like to think of themselves as rugged inside, though they might be feeble and look very skinny and all outside. People still think of Lil as a freshness soap. If you close your eyes and listen to this. La, 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 la.
It's got to be little, in fact.
Got to be little.
The earthy Indianness that we see in your advertising, it's remarkable. It is extremely unique. As you say about Hamara Bajaj or Lalita ji, these are like characters coming straight out of the heartland. I still remember in 80s and 90s, maximum advertisements, the emphasis was more on being uppish or being like, say, smart ass. But you actually got into the middle class homes, in fact. So how did you manage that, in fact?
Well, you see, my mother was a very, very down-to-earth, typical Gujarati housewife who understood the value, not the price, but the value. And that's why when Lalita ji says, this is my mother's line, Alyque, sasti cheese or achhi cheese mein fark hota hai, bhai sahab. And that's sarcasm in bhai sahab. Bhai sahab means you idiot.
Bhai sahab, sasti cheese mein aur achhi cheese mein fark hota hai.
My parents didn't speak English. I was a foreigner in a
Gujarati
household. Yeah. It was backwards. The children taught, because she had so many children, she sent them all to an English boarding school.
9 siblings and all.
So, I mean, but in the home, we couldn't speak Gujarati. My parents only conversed in Gujarati even when we were there. But if they wanted to say something, then say, Alyque, tell the cook to put the dinner on the table. And then they would speak English to us. But among themselves and their relatives, they all spoke Gujarati Kachi, in fact.
Another hallmark about you has been your book that you've written, A Double Life, which is, I think, it is a bestseller. It's a book about his stint in advertising as well as theatre, how he basically balanced the whole thing. Many quotable quotes in that book. How did you strike this balance of being an advertising professional and at the same time being a theatre personality?
72 plays that I've done in my life, and it was with Shabana Azmi. Today I'm directing her, and it's a play again by Girish Karnad. It's called Broken Images, and it's a one-woman show, except it's very unusual that Shabana on stage as the woman talks to herself on the video screen, and there's a dialogue throughout the play between Shabana and her video image. Now you can imagine the discipline of having to keep up with a tape that is rolling, and she never misses anything. It's a fantastic play. It's really a very unusual play about a woman who is actually not the person she pretends to be, and actually has taken all the credit for a world-famous novel which was written by her younger sister who died and didn't publish the manuscript. It is a very interesting play, but technologically also a very advanced play.
And what happened to Lucy? She stopped talking to me.
It's been running for the last 2 years. We took it to America. We toured 16 cities in 21 days, which meant Shabana performed, rushed to the airport, got on the flight, went to the next city, had her breakfast and lunch, and went back to the theatre, new theatre, and did the play. For 21 days, that woman succeeded in doing 16 shows and houseful every show wherever we went. New York, Chicago, Los Angeles, San Francisco, Dallas, Texas, wherever we went. Shabana Azmi, in my opinion, my own personal opinion, is one of the best actresses I have ever worked with, and I've worked with a lot of actresses because, number one, of her talent, and two, because of her discipline.
She's a fantastic actress, in fact, there's no doubt about it at all.